Oh, it's only me. Well, turns out my mute button was on my headset, so yeah. Okay, we're ready to go. So
yeah, the physical one. So
yeah,
I'd like
the physical one. I would never have one.
I'd like to welcome those of you guys who are just joining us to my crap-tastic presentation of a Nintendo 64 classic.
Message from General Pepper. Priority 1. We need your help, Star Fox. Andross has declared war. He's invaded the Lilat system and is trying to take over Corneria. Our army alone can't do the job. Hurry, Star Fox.
Now, when the regular army and air force can't do anything, but a bunch of mercenaries can. Welcome to Star Fox 64, otherwise known as one piece of widespread entertainment that got people into furrydom this side of Disney's Robin Hood. Alright, the twist is, I'm not going to be playing this with a controller. Normally, well, I can't find myself a legit N64 controller or, you know, a knockoff of good enough quality, and I'm not going to use any of my controllers today, so yeah, the gimmick is, you know what, why not play this with a joystick? Just gonna go through the training gauntlet real quick. But yeah, what I did was just get myself a regular joystick with a lot of base buttons on this, particularly ones where you want to have base buttons like where your fingers can reach. I would not recommend doing 64 with a twisting stick, or I wouldn't do it with a HOTUS unless you know that the two buttons on the throttle rocker itself allow you to hit them both at once. The Landmaster segment is a huge reason why with this. Let's just do a little shakedown with this real quick.
Welcome to training mode.
So you can go through all the rings.
Let's practice the basics.
I've only done that once ever, and I don't think I can repeat that feat again.
That's a piece of cake.
Well, it's a piece of cake with a control stick. Not with
with the joystick, yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily with a joystick. I think it's also based on, you know, the quality of your buttons as well. Because I use 2 buttons, ow, for my throttle and well, for my boost and brake, but it's not necessarily the best. Trigger is the laser. Then I have the pickle button on the joystick. That's my bombs. I think the one part I'm gonna have a massive pain in the ass with is just try to do somersaults and U-turns. Should have brought the dust gun and knocked these out. Just air the joystick out just one more time before running this. Jesus. wasn't gonna like that at all. I am not gonna like this part. Yeah, sometimes I err on the side of slowing down rather than speeding up when it comes to certain obstacles in game.
This is Rob 64. Keep up the good work. Great. Now let's get back to the game.
Alright, that's my 100 rings.
Team 42 on the phone.
Wait. Might have to kick up your volume from my end, event. Sorry, I may have made the game a little bit too loud as well. Let's just show off the U-turn move and then... I'm not gonna run up to 100 enemies, I know how to fly here.
Yeah, this is just more of a shakedown, if anything.
Yeah, okay. Just give me a few seconds.
Not a full-on training session.
Yeah, just a comfort session, alright. Let me
Yes.
kick you up.
Am I coming in okay, Yosh?
You should be. I probably have to... Oh, no wonder why my...
no, as in, you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Not in the stream.
Just checking your audio.
Alright, good.
Just checking your audio settings real quick. You guys are at 120 on my end, and I kicked up my TV volume a bit more. Alright, back to this. Where? Here we are. Alright, let's do, this is pretty much a vanilla
story.
Yeah, this is a vanilla file, meaning I kind of probably chucked out any other data I had on the emus, so, according to the ranking sheets, I got nothing.
It's just the default Fox, Slippy, Peppy, high scores, yeah.
Yeah. On to the game.
I can't hear Matt. I can't hear Matt at all. It's weird.
Corneria.
That's bizarre.
Fourth planet of the Lilat system. The evil Andros turned this once thriving system into a wasteland of near extinction. General Pepper of the Cornerian army was successful in exiling this maniacal scientist to the planet Venom. 5 years later, General Pepper noticed strange activity coming from Venom. James McLeod, Pigma Dangar, and Peppy Hare of the Star Fox team were sent to investigate. Upon their arrival, Pigma betrayed the team, and James and Peppy were captured by Andros. Peppy barely escaped Venom and returned home to tell James' son, Fox, about his father's fate. A few years have passed. Andros has again invaded the Lilat system. General Pepper has turned to a new Star Fox team, headed by Fox McCloud, to save Corneria and free the Lilat system once again.
Okay, so we got plenty of venues here. So, we got Planet Corneria. Forgot what was the zoom buttons. Our Meteor Asteroid Belt, Sector Y, Fortuna. I kind of don't get the entire Fortuna thing happening here because I'm not sure whether it was just a translation goof. Because Fortuna in the original Star Fox, Matt will know more about this, was supposed to be more like an ocean-like planet, but...
Yes, but here it's a snow one.
Yeah, and then later installments, I believe both Assault and Command did this, they renamed it Ficina, so as not to confuse it with the original Fortuna. Then you got Aquas, you got Solar, the star of the system. Sector X. We got, I forgot what planet was here. Zonus.
Zonus was the kind of the vacation planet of the layout system, then it got turned into like a
crash dump
ground for Andross's army.
Yeah. Crash dump planet. And then you got Sector Z, Macbeth, Titania, and right before Venom, the Area 6 defense grid and the Pulse satellite network.
Pulse is the bad ending route. Area 6 is the good ending.
Yeah.
It's about
We'll play it by
time
ear.
you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world.
I'll do my best. Andross won't have his way with me.
So Fox McCloud is basically the furry Luke Skywalker.
You can say
He's
that.
the only hope.
Open the wing. Check your G-diffuser system. Falco here. I'm fine. This is Peppy. All systems go.
Flippy here. I'm okay.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Alright, let's do this. Torpedo everything.
No, you haven't played Star Wars 64 with this.
Get back here!
I had it on console, yep.
Flippy, watch out! Okie on your tail!
Wait, what?
Whoa! Thanks, Fox.
Nothing. I think I was
Had
just
me.
muttering something myself. Don't worry.
I know this is version 1.1. I know there's a scoring cap on this, but I'm like, I wonder what other.
We're entering
they're trying to
Corneria
fix.
City now.
I think to get the medal, you need to get 150 kills. I think.
150, and there's
I don't know
there's a huge emphasis on torpedo play.
Everybody stay alert!
So it's like you have to learn to charge shot, or you're gonna be shit out of luck. Not what I wanted to do.
You've got an enemy on your tail! Use the brake! I'll take this one. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G-diffuser. Use the boost to take. I guess I should be thankful.
Sorry about that, Falco.
Do a barrel roll.
Yeah, thanks for the helpful advice, Peppy. It's a damn shame his voice actor died, I think, last year.
Yep. RIH.
Pretty smooth flying, Fox.
Yep. Fly through the arches and then
Follow
you'll
me,
get
Fox.
the alternative boss. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also a guide in the manual itself that'll tell you
Where you going?
what the alternate means are.
I've got the target. Try to keep up. Time for a little payback.
Ow.
Yeah. Maybe Event should check his bomb setting.
Gotcha.
Maybe that might. You can't hear me.
Okay, cool. Now we got metal, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Someone
Not trying to be a
wants to
jerk,
play.
but it's not that difficult to get the Corneria.
Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude.
Yeah,
As long as you get the alternative route to that robot boss, and you have your air 300.
Or in this case, the aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Deploy all units! Charge! I've got a present for you!
That's it, Fox! Aim for the open spot.
Yeah, I admit I have to do a bit of button mashing.
Yeah! It's working!
Done.
Who are you guys?
We're Star Fox.
You're scared.
You'll never defeat Andros!
Ta-da!
We should really call Andros Emperor Apatine, because that's exactly who he is.
We're heading out. All aircraft report.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
I think you turn
more
into
like your
Fox too.
father. I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
It's like, Peppy, be considerate. I'm still trying to get over my father's death. Shut up.
Alright, let's check the audio line real quick. I want to see if Event's having technical difficulties or something.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you had anything to add.
No, not yet. And I'm just wondering why I can't hear Matt.
Try
Try boost. Try seeing if you've muted me to have him check that.
Yeah, you can probably mute others or right-click on his icon and then check if the slider bar's at 100%.
I think in the 90s, I think Event was more of a
it is.
PlayStation guy.
Now I can hear him.
Okay.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Event, when in the 90s, you were more of a PlayStation guy, right?
Oh well.
Yeah, I grew up on the N64. Same with
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I was an
I never had
N64 guy as well. Then it's like you hear like all the PlayStation people saying it's like, yeah, you missed out on quite a lot. It's like Parasite Eve, The Legend of Dragoon,
Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
I recently got all 3 of the games at a game store.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so yeah, let's go through Sector Y. I wonder if I'm gonna do the fun route or just go through some of the high scoring route.
Help us out here!
I'm on my way.
No, I think if you score below 100 kills on Sector Y, you go to Katina instead of
I checked, that was the condition. I never got the 150 kill medal on Katina for whatever reason. I think I'm just too impatient with that map in general. But Katina is a fun map, though. Otherwise known as, the Independence Day map.
Independence Day 1, yes. They copied. I gotta find that game for the PlayStation, Independence Day. I think you're beginner.
Somebody's gonna pay for all this.
Video on it, so. Trying to just connect. I tried to get as many terrible games as possible and try to beat them. I recently beat Contra on the Switch with a real nightmare.
Oh, you did? That's
Something's
impressive.
wrong. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I listened to some.
Hard.
It's a great game, but it's hard, yes. I listen to some music on my phone with headphones in order to get through it to keep me focused. You know?
Surprise attack coming from above.
The final boss is like ripped out of me.
Hold them, they're trying to get through.
Spoiler. Well, really, it's a beating heart thing in a cave.
Note to self, use torpedoes.
Good job. Keep up the pace.
There's like 8 stages total.
Knock it off, Hawk.
Sorry, Peppy.
The enemy's coming from behind.
So yeah, I haven't beaten too many NES games. Most of the games I've beaten are on N64 or Super Nintendo, or on the Nintendo library. I beat Star Wars 64, obviously, both good and bad, all 3 routes. I beat GoldenEye, I beat Worlds On Up, I beat Episode 1 Racer, Rogue Squadron,
I'll take care of everything
Shadows
below.
of the Empire, Episode 1 Battle for Naboo, Mario 64,
Did you 120 Mario 64?
Thought you could hide things.
I 100%ed it. I got all the stars.
Escaping?
Okay.
I don't think so.
I love adventure games.
Hey, leave me alone.
No, Slippy, everyone hates you. The whole world hates you.
Nah, no. He may be the most hated Star Fox character, but he's not the most hated Nintendo character ever. That dishonor goes to Tingle.
I think I've never heard Tingle until now for a good reason.
Take him down with one shot.
Oh, what franchise is he part
We're
of?
gonna break through
Legend
that.
of Zelda.
Oh,
You're
yes.
becoming a better pilot.
No, I'm not a better pilot, Peppy,
I
sorry.
gotta get back to I got to get back to playing Ocarina. I haven't done anything with that game in a while.
Crap.
Once I get good, I have to do a video series. I've done GoldenEye 64. I did a video series on that. It's on my YouTube channel on all 3 difficulties. And no, I didn't like do a cheat speed run, getting the cheats. I've gotten all the cheats for GoldenEye 64, but I didn't like record myself doing it. So.
Yeah, because I know, like, was it Facility Secret Agent for Invincibility? That's, like, one of the hardest ones to get.
Shield analyzed.
I think it's not. Actually, it's not double agent, but yeah.
Quit moving around.
I thought it was secret.
No, I can double check, but I'm pretty confident it's double agent.
I'm taking damage.
Disability cheat. What's up,
Good job. Keep up the good work.
I gotta do one on the World Saw enough though. I played GoldenEye and the World Saw enough growing up on N64. The PlayStation version's awful though. Don't play it. It's like, yeah, they knew they really screwed the pooch with Tomorrow Never Dies being a third-person shooter. So it's like, oh yeah, let's go back to first-person because, you know,
Yeah,
that's what GoldenEye did best. So let's just do that again.
Yeah, 'cause-
And it was somewhat decent.
Bang! I'm hit.
And I think the voice acting was pretty good too. I think the voice doubles for Pierce Brosnan and Jade Netch were pretty good in my opinion. Cockinell freaks!
Yep. Yay. I'm not gonna do a metal run with a joystick. That's too much for me.
We're
Very
heading for Aquas.
impressive since you did it on a
Report in.
joystick. I probably couldn't do it.
There you go.
It would be like, for me, it would be either N64 controller or bust.
Your skills have improved,
And
Fox.
unpopular opinion for anyone watching this, but I actually don't mind the
I guess
N64
you're good for
controller at all.
something.
I grew up on it. I played the N64 when I was like 2 years old.
Well, Slippy's hurt, so we're not going to Katina because I don't want to shoot him. Yeah, you go through Aquas, everyone's health is restored, so it's like, you're wondering, it's like, ow.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about wingmen in Aquas because they're all on board that submarine, I think.
I thought the crew was on the surface. You'd be thinking they'd be doing something like
I don't know.
like Lamp's helicopter duty. What's an example of the Lamp's helicopter? Like the Seahawk. You know, it drops sonar buoys and the like, and you know their own
Yes.
torpedoes.
Just based on the conversations they have between each other in the mission, it just sounds like they're all aboard the submersible or the Blue Marine. Just based on their conversations, it's like, don't worry, we have lots of torpedoes. When Slippy says we have a lot of torpedoes, and it just makes it kind of sound like with the other conversations they have that they're on the submarine together.
No, but if they're all no, but I think if they were all dead, it's like you wouldn't hear like Peppy, Slippy, or Falco saying no when Fox dies.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Yeah, because
Good
he's saying,
point.
I'm sending the data to you guys, so they're either sitting pretty in the Great Fox or they're flying Cap.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah.
Let's go through Aquas. I mean, if I wanted to do the fun route, I would do Katina, Solar, Macbeth to Area 6.
And solar is a nightmare if you're not careful.
Yeah, because one, you have to fly relatively low, and two, the point to the scoring threshold for that is 100, and even then, it's not very generous because it's like
you really gotta kill all the birds and the rocks that come from the lava to have.
And you have to torpedo them too. I mean, you can smart bomb some of them, but it's like
the enemy bioweapon.
Yeah, chain kill
Yes,
them
sir.
with the
Deploy the Blue Marine.
phaser torpedo, or where the frick that's called.
it's like you do know how to fire phasers, right?
And then Worf just stares like, I might have been on Deep Space Nine for a while, but I've had some experience at the Defiant to know how to fire phasers, so I'm not rusty at all.
Or it's like I've CO'd the Defiant. I know how to operate a gunnery array.
Yes.
Wait,
A lot of people think Deep Space Nine hit its stride when Worf joined the crew, after the Enterprise D was destroyed.
I'm gonna check out the bioweapon.
Now, here's the thing I never understood about the bioweapon. It looks like a living organism. It doesn't look like a mechanical weapon at all.
well, because bioweapons can be majority biological.
Maybe it's a bioengineered entity to act as a weapon, I guess. That Andros probably made with his experiments. I'm not sure.
Yeah, forgive me if I don't know what I'm doing here, because one, I don't think I've really ever meddled this place, because I have no idea what to illuminate.
I'm sending the data to you guys.
I don't remember if the kill requirement is 150 or 200.
150.
Torpedo to help you see.
Yeah.
The most I've ever really gone was like 120.
Looks like the pollution
I think the highest Mel requirement is 300 in Area 6.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But honestly, with the amount of people you can take out in the Area 6, it's really not that difficult.
Yeah, especially if you saved up all your smart bombs up to that point, or, you know, you farmed them from Zonus.
Yes. Oh yeah, another thing on Zonus, if one of the searchlights detects you, then you get sent to Macbeth.
Which is not a bad idea, because I know Area 6, it's easier to get to Area 6 from Macbeth than it is from, arguably, Sector Z.
Sector
How's the
Z.
Blue Marine, Fox?
You gotta keep an eye on the missiles at the Great Fox, or otherwise, you're gonna be shot straight to,
Balls.
and get the bad ending, yeah. Because I think, if you go from Bulls, you're going to a different side of Venom, which has the fake, Andros lair, which you don't want. The decoy lair and the decoy Andros, which Andros probably put there, probably escaped from Venom somehow, and then made it to look like he cheated in that.
Yeah, Peppy, I know I have to do a barrel roll underwater. I'm getting shot from all angles, Peppy, thank you very much.
Is this Atlantis?
Huh?
I said, is that Atlantis? It has like a Greek ruin in it.
Maybe, who knows. Well, Slippy's girlfriend is from Aquas, so, well... And yes, up at command, Slippy does get a girlfriend.
Look out behind you! Keep shooting! We've got lots of torpedoes!
Event, did you have the big PS1 or the small PS1?
Thanks, Peppy!
Big PS.
Thing will never
That one. Got it. That's the one I have. My sister's boyfriend. Dude, I was into retro games, old games, and all that, so he gave me his dad's PS1, which had no games and had the controller without the analog stick, so, and no memory card. So I got games, got memory card, and I down the road got the PlayStation 1 controller with the analog stick. Well, of course, the PlayStation 2 controllers that work just fine with the PS1, but you know.
Well, the PS2, well, if you're playing the PS2 and PS1 mode, you can use the PS2 controllers for it. I know a friend gave me a copy of, oh, those fucking boulders. Gave me a copy of Final Fantasy IX, or at least, no wait, no, gave me his memory card. I had a disc of FF9 from someone else. And, yeah, we were able to use the PS2 controller on the PS2 to, you know, play it. I think it's just by default the analog system isn't on.
You can plug a PlayStation 2 controller into a PS1 and it will work. It's backwards compatible.
Thankfully. Yeah, I really screwed the pooch here because I have no idea where to fire the torpedoes. I want to say you have to aim the torpedoes at the floor, probably?
There's actually a trick where if you aim at the floor a certain way in certain locations, you can score like a lot of points. I've seen it on the...
Alright, yeah, because I never really learned scoring runs in Aquas.
They're pretty cool. They really use a lot of tricks to score high.
Yeah, and I realized it's like, oh, you can actually shoot these things for points. Alright, so there's definitely a chance to score here. Take out these tubes here.
Fire a homing torpedo!
That's it, Fox!
Did any of you guys ever get a chance to play Paradise? Better time, huh? Pretty good game. It gets hard. I only had hard to rent the hard ones.
Fire a homing torpedo!
Too good. Really. Never.
Aim for the 2 column!
Yes, I know, Peppy. I'm trying to, you know, throw a torp here.
That's it, Fox! Go for the eyes!
Go for the eyes! I love the heavy attacks. Yosh, have you listened to the uncompressed audio files of the voice actors voicing Star Wars 6?
I haven't yet.
Oh, it's so cool. It's like, wow, these sound so crisp and clear. Wow. You could have thought they were recorded yesterday.
Well, the power of studio quality.
Yeah. What just our folk don't have access to.
You did it!
Ow, my hands. Yeah, I gotta learn to torpedo the floors here.
We're preparing to dock.
And then everyone starts, you know, dissing Slippy.
Thanks, Flip. Blue Marine came through. Slippy's not such a screw up after all.
Great line.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Peppy.
Yeah, what the dizziest
Sky
Slippy
any
comments.
Cease, Falco. You too.
Falco's a bird, Slippy.
Well,
Unless you have a swan.
You're the George Banks of Star Fox, so there you go.
Yeah, unless a swan or the Affleck goose is part of Star Fox, yeah, I don't think anyone else will be wanting to ride the Blue Marine anytime soon. Or a duck.
I was thinking the Blue Marine looks like a mini version of the Great Fox. A little bit.
Can you switch courses from here, or is that too late? Okay, yeah. And there's no point in retrying the last course unless I want to go for a score. And in which case I've already destroyed my thumb already trying to spam homing torpedoes, so screw that. Okay, through Zonus we go, and I'm gonna go through Macbeth by default. I'm not a big fan of Sector Z for whatever reason. I think there's a reason
I can't blame you. The scoring is very limited, yes.
And it's also kind of a pain in the ass for, you know, it's like, because you have to go through Sector X and cut through to Z, otherwise you have to deal with, you know, choreography and your extra teammate stealing a missile kill from you, and you have to record the kill shot on all of them.
Too. Yeah, and Cat, if you manage to go through Zonus and get Cat, yeah, she'll try to take out one of the missiles you go through Zonus. Yeah, and there's a warp zone in Sector X which will take you to Sector Z. You gotta go. There's like a branching path in the middle of Sector X where you have to decide between the left or right path. The left path will take you to the warp zone if you shoot those vents and fly through them.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of this place. There's a lot of this game I haven't really explored front to back.
There's an enemy base there.
Do ya do? No worries.
Affirmative, General.
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course, Andros' army dumped a whole bunch of toxic waste here. Of course, there's an enemy base here. It's called their waste factory.
Well, all the depleted munition, all the you know, ammunition that was used has to be dumped somewhere.
This is Donut?
Yes, Peppy. Welcome to the trash heap.
I can't believe this, kid.
What a dump!
This is basically the rise of the
I hear you,
Starbucks
Slippy.
universe.
What's up for the searchlight?
Well, you don't know. That's
Take them all out!
the vacation world of Star Trek.
Yeah,
I'm trying to remember. This had a really weird kill count from what I remember. It was like 200 something.
That was
250.
It wasn't. Yeah, 250. Yeah. It has a really weird kill count. Requirement.
Follow your father's example, Pop.
Stop bringing up James.
We're closing
Just
in on
Peppy,
him,
let
Falcon.
Fox be his own thing, okay?
Take the right leg, boy. I have the left.
Cat, what are you doing here?
Is that
To
a way
raise
to
hell.
greet a
That's what
girl?
she's here for.
you know, I keep forgetting that my pickle button is supposed to be my bombs button and not my brake button. I'm like, oh, come on. Ow. And I really gotta learn to fly through here before I even attempt this on expert. Yes, expert, any wing damage or any time you try to smartass it just by having your wing absorb the impact, yeah, you're gonna lose the wing outright.
And lose your lasers too. Go back to the default laser you get out of the box.
I've got somebody else. Beautiful. I could kiss you for that.
Sorry, Cat, I'm not interested.
She pines for Falco more anyway.
In for the runner, Pop.
They were part of the same gang before Falco joined Starfox, I think. If I remember the lore correctly.
I did not know that thing would be called the rudder.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies. Enemy tanker!
The Exxon Valdez?
You've got an enemy on your tail!
I screwed the pooch on that one. I should have torqued the boxes.
Here I go!
Enemy fighter spotted! Take him down!
Make way for cat.
No, make way for Cat stew. I don't want it.
I need to stop. I need to stop crashing in the shed.
How did Cat figure out we were even here? That's something I always wondered. Like, did Cat put like a tracking beacon on Falco's power wing before they left?
Ah, punks.
These guys don't quit!
Yeah, I know, Falco.
Back off, Fox!
No, it's not these guys don't know how to quit. It's also I don't know how to frickin' not collide with crap.
Looks like we've got company! Hey, that was a close call, Fox.
Now, this game really breaks the fourth wall.
Jesus
Sometimes.
Louise, what is that? Be careful, it might be a kite!
Einstein, something else I
Coming from the
forgot.
sea.
Who knows if there was
Okay.
a dog named Einstein in the Star Fox universe?
Yeah, probably. Okay, so I think once you kill the boss, you'll get forward.
I got my 250.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot the wrecking ball.
Enemy shield analyzed.
I always wondered, what animal is the boss? Is he like a lizard or what is he?
Oh yeah, I should probably farm the bombs.
Yeah, you need bombs to destroy the. Yeah, you need bombs to destroy those weapons.
Yeah, I needed to destroy the pipes and.
Yeah, if you shoot the bombs that he shoots at you, yeah, you can get bombs from that.
Okay, I destroyed the exhaust pipe.
Yeah, that way he can't submerge. That way he'll have to use the crane. I'll take the crane out so he doesn't get the weapon back. It takes like several bombs before you destroy the crane.
Yeah, I'm just trying to farm some explosives here. Don't mind me.
Fire! Fire!
He looks like a lizard. No, he looks like a monkey.
What is that thing on his head?
He looks like a monkey with a beard. I don't know what's on his hat.
He looks like he's wearing like a cap.
All aircraft report.
I'm fine.
Salvager's hat, probably.
Maybe.
Everything's A-OK. Cat.
Yeah, Fox versus Dawes boots. Let's just call it that.
Okay. Another nice scoring run.
Yeah, Star Sports on my list of things to do as far as getting views on my channel. I don't think I want to do each mission separately. I think I'll just do one for the blue route, one for the middle yellow route, and one for the red route or hard route.
All right, you're not gonna do like high scoring runs, because what is the?
I'll try to do a perfect. I'm gonna do a perfect metal run. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try Venom 1 metal 2, even though the Venom 1 and Venom 2 metal are one and the same. But whatever.
Yeah, because what is supposed to be the highest scoring route? Is it supposed to be Corneria, Sector Y, Aquas, Zonus, Macbeth, Area 6, Venom?
Yeah, whichever ones has the highest metal requirements. Yeah, but I think that sounds about right.
Mm.
Macbeth, yeah,
Yeah, Macbeth is
Area
150.
6 Venom.
But yeah, I thought Meteor was a little bit higher, but if you want to have a shot at doing the metal, you have to go through all the warp gates.
You gotta go through all the warp portals, and then you'll be zoomed into the warp zone. In which you have the option of either going to Katina instead, or just going to the retake the base at Fortuna. Yeah.
Yeah, Fortuna's like 40 points, and that's just killing Star Wolf.
4 kills.
Huh?
Yep. All you have to do is kill the Star Wolf team, which is not very hard to do, and then boom, you get the medal. You don't even have to bother the fleeing craft.
Yeah, it's like, as long as you get like the twin or hyper lasers, and yeah, you can kill Star Wolf in less than a minute, and that's fast enough.
Yeah, that's not very hard to do. As a kid, I got my butt kicked, but growing up, like, yeah, it's not that difficult.
Okay, let's go to Macbeth. I have more fun in Macbeth than Sector Z.
Yep, we get to destroy a supply train.
Wait, you still can't hear either of us, Event?
No, I can't. I was gonna say I'm sorry if I'm quiet. I'm recovering from my second COVID shot.
Ah. What's up with Zonus? It's saying I scored 559 points.
Shot.
Oh yeah, because it's what, 2 shots 3 weeks apart?
And the first one I wasn't affected, but this one, both my mom and
the enemy base?
you just feel kind of
Great
tired.
idea,
the second
Fox.
day. Like during.
It'll be a
it's
piece of
weird.
cake, General.
Sometimes vaccines can do
She said
that.
what?
Yep.
Typical side effects.
Yeah.
And a sore arm, where assuming you get the arm shot, you get into your arm. Which, if you do it on the arm that you don't eat with or right with. Yeah.
I spot the train.
Unless you want to become a lefty or a righty, depending on which one it went through.
now.
But joke, by the way.
Here you go.
Here goes those hyenas.
And I'll take me straight.
Here they come.
That song was in,
Lion King 1.5 too.
Starting without me. Boy,
it was in another one. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Yeah, that song was in another too.
is that any way to greet a girl?
Yeah, it's funny. I didn't see the second one the whole way, but I've seen the first one the whole way.
Yeah, I haven't seen Simba's Pride in its entirety either.
Hey,
I have Lion King on VHS. I haven't watched it.
How's the Landmaster, Fox?
I'm probably gonna cause a firestorm here, but I have not seen Titanic the whole way through.
Try hovering.
All I know is Leo's character at the end dies. I don't know how, he just dies.
Pretty much don't know what's gonna happen.
Don't let them get to the supply depot.
Obviously, the girl survives and she lives to tell about it in her old age, but yeah, Leo's character doesn't make it. I'm the king of the world.
Oh, yeah, I should start getting farming smorps again.
Shoot! He's right behind.
Lateral damage, Falco.
I guess I should be thankful.
Okay,
I have Titanic, the 2 VHS set, because how long is Titanic? Is it like a 3-hour film?
that was like
I
two.
don't
I
remember.
thought it was like 2:45. You can check the runtime on the back of the case.
Yeah, because for some reason it has a part 1 and part 2 VHS tape. I'm like, okay, I guess it's that big. Well, the movie's that long, so. To warrant a part 1 and part 2 tape.
Yeah, and yeah, the Landmaster segment is the reason why I prefer having a joystick with pace buttons to play this game, if I'm doing it with a stick. So yeah, it's a reason I kind of don't prefer a HOTAS. I mean, I could do a HOTAS, but I would need foot pedals, and even then, those foot pedals have to be differential foot pedals, as in, both the left and right pedals have to be their own axes.
I see the fuel filter on the right side. Take the switch ahead.
What is this, a nuclear warhead?
Shoot the 8 switches over the lock.
Make way for cat.
One,
So
two.
who's Star Wars? Is that
You got
like
the right, honey.
enemy mercenary?
He's basically the yin, the Star Fox to Fox's yang, basically. He's basically the foil for Fox, basically.
You're very lucky.
Yeah, they're also rival mercs.
Yeah. Star Wars was a rival mercenary team, yeah, too.
And yeah, if you play Starlink Battle for Atlas, there's no Andros mentioning in there, but it's
Shield analyzed.
it's more or less just a Fox and company try to hunt down what's left of Star Wolf.
I'm here to rescue.
7. Is that 8?
I forget how many switches there were. There were
8.
Like 8 or, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, there's 8 lights here.
If you hit all the switches, Peppy will say, okay, time to hit the switch. And then it'll switch at the train to the fuel bunker, it'll crash into it.
Enjoy the Michael Bay moment here, guys.
This is probably the most cartoonish moment in the whole game.
No! Get the flame!
No, hit the brakes! I can't stop it!
I can't stop it!
And you get a plus 50 out of it.
And this is a whole fuel installation as well, so yeah.
I laugh every time whenever I play Star Wars, where I laugh every time it goes through there.
This is the most fun level anyway.
That's such an epic explosion.
I'm sure we heard of this
The
time.
mushroom cloud.
You're pretty good, Tiger. See you again.
Yeah, they lost a critical,
our turn to
you know,
kick some tail.
installation to fuel their craft. So yeah, and arm and gift munitions they made. So there's going to be a supply shortage on the front lines.
Because otherwise it's going to be Area 6 is too well defended and too well supplied.
Yep. We gotta sneak around to get into Venom by going to Bulls. Which, bizarrely enough, has like a weak point in their defense. Oh, I wonder why.
But it compensates with having a thicker defense net on the floor.
Yes. Basically, the fool Starbucks into thinking Andros is there when he's not. He's on the other side of the planet, or has fled the planet in that scenario where you go to Bulls.
I have to say,
Without the decoy.
I have to say, I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing here.
Do you remember what your best score is, Yosh? I know you cleared your scores out, but
Shit, with a joystick, I don't know. This is probably my best pace so far.
Also.
But, on console, I kind of forgot what my normal and expert splits were.
Yeah, I'm planning to do Star 64 video series on both normal and expert.
Yeah, and there are perks for getting medals. Do you have to clear just one path of the game or the true ending to unlock expert, or do you need medals everywhere?
You gotta get the medal on every planet to unlock expert. Yeah,
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't really matter per se what ending you get, but yeah, you just gotta get every medal on every planet.
Okay,
And even
regardless of runs.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. And I believe that you also get more multiplayer options.
Yeah, you get to fight in a Landmaster, or you get to fight in infantry mode with the characters, yeah.
Yeah, they did that in Assault, and I don't know why. I did not like Assault's controls as much as I do with Adventures or this game here, because it's like one button is for roll, and they have a shoulder button on brakes. I'm going, this is so stupid. Yeah, because I think it was like the L button was to roll, and then the R button was for brakes. I'm going, this doesn't make any bloody sense.
I haven't done the on-foot sections of Assault yet. I think Star Fox Assault's flight, the flight parts were solid. As far as, you know, flying and all that.
Yeah, it's just for me, I'm just so used to having, you know, two buttons to roll, and then just having one to roll and a shoulder button to brake was just awkward. I mean, I could probably check the control scheme again, but that kind of turned me off a bit, and I think I made it to like the second to last level in that game, but having to manage all three modes at once was just a pain in the ass.
Then you get people, you know, saying Star Wars Adventures was basically just Legend of Zelda in a Star Fox, you know, pilot suit.
Yeah,
Which, they're not wrong.
Yeah,
The game mechanics are pretty spot on, similar, yeah.
that, and I've heard that the dinosaur planets,
N64, yeah, it got... What was finished of it was leaked. Yeah, the ROM or whatever for it. People have done video playthroughs of it, and there's some stuff that's not finished,
It's almost
obviously.
over. We're in your debt. Come
But yeah,
back
saying,
in one piece, Fox.
Will do, General.
yeah, saying Adventures is basically, you know, Legend of Zelda in a Star Fox outfit. Yeah, that's not an inaccurate assessment by the way things
Came in
were.
here. No problems.
Not saying whether that's good or bad, but it is worth
Do you
making that
copy?
observation.
Emergency maneuvers.
I love adventure games in
Game
general.
over,
I
pal.
like Star Wars Adventures a lot. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I didn't have too much of a problem with it.
Entering Venom Air Defense Zone.
I mean, yeah, it was a little jarring how they kind of shoehorned Fox into the game at the last
Find the
minute
head.
before Rare was going to be purchased by Microsoft. But yeah, I didn't think it was a terrible game. I played worse games than that.
I mean, it's competently made.
Yes,
Folks behind us.
pretty impressive since it was originally supposed to be an N64 game, but then they decided to
Let's clean
keep
up
it to the
this mess.
GameCube at some point in its development. Of course, when it was still under Dinosaur Planet's name.
Time for a little payback.
I've only beaten a few GameCube games. I've beaten GoldenEye Rogue Agent. I've beaten Star Wars Rogue Squadron Rogue Leader 2. Got all the gold medals on everything. I've beaten Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike. I haven't got all the gold medals, but I did beat the game itself. What else did I beat? Yeah, Star Wars Adventures. I think that's about it. I've beaten like 7 or 8 games for the N64.
That should be all the mines, right? Or at least all the missiles.
Did we get them?
You'll probably have some missiles being fired from the destroyers, but other than that, no. There won't be any, like, torpedo mines being thrown at you.
What's taking you so long, Fox?
Peppy, you're not hit. Shut up.
I feel really kind of bad for the Star Wars team. It looks like they're stuck with the green lasers. Unless those are being fired from the Great Fox, I don't know. But I seem to think Great Fox's lasers were yellow from us. Because of the cutscene in media where you see Great Fox shooting those aspirants in the beginning cutscene. Yeah, if you fire... There's kind of these fires that form a ring. If you fire enough phaser torpedoes at it, you'll get a chain kill with them.
Ow, that fucking hurt.
Depending how many people you kill at certain points in Area 6, or how many ships you take down, Andross's response is different. Like, I'll make those fools pay, or I'm looking forward to this. Or, if it isn't the son of James
We're gonna break
I'm
through
looking
that.
forward to this.
he sounds so menacing whenever he says that.
Yeah, what happens if we get Christopher Lee as Andross one of these days?
I can't actually do a fairly decent Christopher Lee impression. I think you might have heard me try.
Don't let them through!
Christopher Lee.
I need to stop being reckless, because I know if I'm going to be pulling this shit on expert, I'm going to die just trying to, destroying the bridge of these. You're welcome, Slippy.
And the good thing is the amount of requirements are the exact same kills needed, like in normal. They didn't up it.
Can you imagine having to go 400 kills on expert here in Area 6?
Oh, that would be a disaster. Gosh.
I think you need like 350.
350, that would be too bad. But 400, yeah, that might be a tad bit too much.
Yeah, I think 350 sounds reasonable.
Enemy ahead! This one's different.
Christ! We were so close to
I wonder if those that guy that says dang deployed now, I wonder if he's on the weapon itself, or is he? Or he's at a command center on Venom, I don't know.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Give me rings. I need healing. Oh, hi Ned, what's up?
This boss is really weird. Like, you destroy the balls first time, then you destroy the tentacles, and it opens up again, then you destroy the balls again, and then when you shoot out the core, that's when you cause damage to it. Kind of.
Hey, after this, you want me to run through Starlink? I still got it installed.
I say go for it. Are you talking to me or talking to Ned?
Either of you.
Okay. I'd be up for it. I've only seen like bits and pieces of playthroughs with Starlink.
I'm thinking about
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah, I gotta buy myself a new memory card for my Switch because I'm running out of room and I'm thinking about
how much memory can you put in the memory cards for the Switch?
Right now, the highest is 256 that's supported. I have a 128 at my console right now.
Now, memory cards, like, are they like Nintendo licensed, or are they like,
You can use any SanDisk ones.
Oh, cool. So it's like you can get like an SD card, any SD card you want.
Yeah, as long as it's a micro.
Microchip, yeah. Micro SD, yeah.
Yes!
Alright, that's fun.
You did it!
Ow, my hands.
Well, the way to Venom is clear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's every time I do this with Area 6, I just put my left hand and just keep mashing the trigger. Wait, the emu went out of focus. My bad. It does that.
Now, here's the weird thing: when you lose like a wing in Area 6, it reappears when you go to Venom plant side.
Yeah, new level. You need new wings. Cool, and that is a medal on Area 6.
Looks like you walk away with all the medals except Aquas. That's pretty impressive with the joystick.
Assuming I get the last kill on everyone here.
Yeah, you have to kill all of Star Wolf's team in time, otherwise you get a reduced score.
Yeah, and you have to score the killing blow.
Yeah.
I've had moments when someone else
took it from you,
How you handle our new shit.
Ow!
Of course, you could get killing Venom too. Well, no, not Venom, Andros.
We'll make sure you never regain.
I really should have.
Unfortunately, Star Fox Adventures kind of pulled the pre-Snoke thing with Andros in Star Fox Adventure because...
Come the frick on!
Oh yeah, they do that stupid shield thing or that stupid barrel roll thing to deflect the fire.
Froggy.
Oh, God, he's shooting.
Sorry, I am trying to U-turn and the bloody,
Take care of the guy behind me, Fox!
my...
Won't do it.
Yeah, my buttons would... Hang on, I'm trying to not die here first, Peppy.
Shoot! He's right behind me!
Get that box.
Get to the pond, Froggy.
I'm trying to remember, if on Area 6 you have like a full bar picking the 3 rings, does it go back to the small bar by default? I'm trying to remember.
I can't shake this guy!
I say kill Wolf first, because he's the one that goes after you by default.
Nice aircraft, guys.
I'll do you fast, peppy old pal. Give it up!
Give it up, you can't win.
Stupid monkey.
Now, does Andros have like a brother or sister? Because he has a nephew apparently.
Who knows?
I'm gonna bust you up real good.
Like, Andrew's like Andros' adopted son from like his brother or sister. I don't know. It doesn't ever point out.
Hang on, Peppy, I'm gonna save you from that guy who stabbed you in the back for an extra buck.
What's so stupid is how Pigma traded in his R-Wing for a what's the fighter
Wolfen.
called? The Wolfen or
Yeah, the
yeah,
Wolfen.
the Wolfen. It's like it's so aren't like on paper the Wolfen is more powerful than the R-Wing?
You can't beat me. I've got a better ship.
Well, the ship is only as good as its pilot.
I'll do you fast, peppy old pal.
Sorry, Peppy.
This can't be happening.
Okay, got the medal. Doesn't matter.
I'll go it alone from here.
Okay, time to go into Emperor Apatine's lair.
Da, 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 da.
And now, Skywalker,
You will die. I can do a better Christopher Lee impression than I can do an Emperor Palpatine or Ian McDermott impression. I'm sorry.
It's foolish.
Oh yeah, depending on what routes you take, the shorter or longer the path is to get to Andros.
Now.
You'll pick up more supplies on the way, depending on what ways you go. I don't have them memorized off the top of my head, but depending on which ways you go, it'll be shorter or longer the route to get to
I think it's
Andros.
left, right, I think. I don't know where the healing spots are.
I think that's the optimal route to get the most supplies before you take on Andros. Yeah. Wow, a giant disembodied monkey head. Huh. Who would have known? No, I want to see him do Emperor Palpatine where he shoots lightning at us. Dang it.
Sorry.
Well, it's okay. People can look it up on YouTube. They wonder what the hell I'm talking about. So.
Wait, did someone actually do an unlimited power with that?
So, Andros, you show your true form.
With Andros?
Yes. I hate this part a lot because I end up losing my wings here.
There's actually a trick. If you have like smart bombs, you can bomb the eyes outright and so you don't have to keep looking around to kill the eyes, and then you can just go straight for the brain.
Oh.
Usually, what I did to try to go to the edge of the map, I kind of try to circle him a little bit. Try to go to the edge of the screen a little bit, and then.
Oh yeah, because you get a free U-turn that way.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. Once I do my Star Wars videos, once I post them to YouTube, I'll just show you how I do it.
Okay. Ow. Well, I took that out.
And of course, it'll be on an N64 controller, so it won't be on.
Yeah, you're not gonna. Yeah, don't worry. You're not gonna be like me, where I'm just playing this game in some sort of some half-assedly novel way.
Doing better than I would have ever done. I'm like, screw it. I'm not playing this game on anything other than N64 controller. I hate to be, you know, a stick in the mud, but you know, I'm just not gonna do it. Sorry.
Hey. Well, what happens if there's a Star Fox game in the arcade?
Well, sorry, I should have worded what I said more carefully. I'm not going to play Star Fox 64 on anything other than an N64 controller.
Oh yeah, I better get out of here fast.
I'd be fine if they did an arcade game of Star Fox.
That's what they should have done with Star Fox Zero, the way the controls were set up. Because I'll get more.
The way it looks.
Huh?
And the way it looks. Yes. I have Star Fox Zero, but obviously I have no Wii U to play it on yet.
Yeah, I had the demo on Wii U, and yeah, I can tell you, yeah, there's a bunch of pointed things I have to say about just the demo alone. I haven't bought the full game, but even then, I'm like, yeah, I wore out my hands. I'm going, I am not doing this unless you guys change it to fit an arcade format. I'm sorry. Mostly because it's like. It kind of tries to follow the same aiming principle that damn it! Yeah, I told you I would. I told you I keep losing my wings here.
Yeah, I think there's like a 5 or 10 second delay, so I'm just now seeing.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that's normal because of the tape delay on Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kind of that's what I do. I circle him, and then once the backside of his brain shows up, I just shoot it with all my might, and then make another circle around pass to get him. Just hearing.
Okay, cool.
You're just hanging for.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
If I can't have the Lilac system, no one can. I'm the rightful ruler of this universe, or something like that. Whatever.
Father?
Okay, let's get out of here with a crippled R-Wing. I was gonna say crippled mech, but I forgot. Wrong franchise.
Follow me, Fox.
Oh wow, it's furry Anakin. And he didn't turn to the dark side and become an evil cyborg tyrant.
No, and one time I had my wings crippled and I crashed on the final leg, and everyone in the room just laughed me out because I'm going, crap. I crashed on the floor on the very last leg.
Never give up. Trust your instincts.
No, I don't have to trust my instincts because I'm keeping pace with you. Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Oh, God. This is so tense. Just one health.
You're hanging on by a thread. Keep going, damn it.
I nearly crashed the floor there. Yeah, I need to get a new stick or replace these buttons.
I kind of love the closing shot in when you destroy the fake Andros. I kind of like how it kind of mimics the Return of the Jedi flying out.
Way to go, Fox!
That's our leader. What's wrong, Fox?
What's wrong, Fox? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Nothing.
Fox
Nothing's
butters
wrong.
himself because I have seen a ghost.
Well, 1,427 points and 7 for 8 on medals.
Yeah, that will cause John Pepper to drop his coffee mug in shock.
Yeah, I need to change to these buttons to probably here or find another pair of buttons here that'll work. Yeah, I don't think some of the plugins, or I have to find a new plugin that allows me to use the keyboard buttons in conjunction with the joystick. Probably use WADs and a stick for controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I have to say, it's like, this is a nice idea. I'm considering getting a new stick, but until the supply chains open up again, yeah, I'm kind of dead out of luck. I was thinking about getting a Thrustmaster T16000M, but from what Mig told us, they're selling like hotcakes, and the supply-demand curves are kind of changed. I was thinking about getting the T16K dual stick rig, but I'm going, what am I going to use dual joysticks for? But yeah, I would definitely...
Pretty short game, huh?
yeah. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot of replayability here. That's why.
There's so much you can do with Star Citizen 4. There's so many routes you can take. You can mix and mash the routes.
Yeah, you can do some blue, some yellow, some red, or you can go all the way blue, all the way yellow. No, not all the way yellow. There's only 3 yellow levels, but
and then you go to either a blue or a red plant. Well, in Macbeth, if you fail to destroy the train, if you just destroy the whatever that plane thing is that tries to grab you, just destroy that, and then you go to Pulse. If you fail to destroy the train, I think the train escapes, and then you gotta go to Pulse because now Area 6 will be too well defended and supplied for you to take on. So yeah. Maybe next time it's like if I decide to go nuts. I know I've saved up money for my next tower and maybe some peripherals to go with it. Yeah, someone tell me it's like, okay, am I gonna drive F-Zero with a racing wheel? Answer's no. I'm not good enough at F-Zero to do that. Yeah, I got a friend of mine lended me a better desktop for me to have. I gotta get internet capability for it, but I think I can probably use that to stream. I have a Twitch account, but aside from a test that Yoshi and I observed of me playing PS9 The Fallen, it didn't work well because it was on a laptop, which wasn't meant for streaming, so...
We prefer doing things
maybe
our
I'll
own way.
consider doing streaming on that computer, so...
Great Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
And they go and not get paid for the next few years, and Falco breaks up with them.
Yeah, he ditches the crew.
F-Zero would be harder
Major
with the wheel.
spoiler warning, he comes back at the end of the Adventures when he tries to help you defeat Andros, but yeah, he does leave. He does go AWOL on the team at some point between this game and Star Wars Adventures.
Which is kind of funny because it's like you see Falco somewhere on the manual for Adventures, but they leave his character paragraph blank, as in like every other character has their picture next to them, but Falco's only like near on the front page or in the table of contents. It's like there's no picture of Falco next to his paragraph. I'm like, guys, it's like you already have Falco here. It's like, why not just put him where he belongs on the manual?
Possibly a printing mistake.
Yeah, and I have played Mario Kart Arcade GP. Well, both the original and the new one. I'm not a big fan of the new one because it's only like 1 course per credit. Also, they added an annoying as all crap DDR-esque announcer. I'm like, you don't have to tell me how the race is going. It's like we have a map we can see for ourselves. But yeah, you asked me how to fix Star Fox Zero. Dual joysticks and pedals. I'll explain why right after this.
be kind of cool to mimic like a fightercraft when you're playing Star Fox, but I don't think I could handle that setup though.
Yeah. It's like play Star Fox with an F-16 fighter stick. Or what else does Thrustmaster have? Not just the F-16 sticks, but the F-18 ones as well.
I just love this closing shot where they just fade into the sunset. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Call it sentimental, but gosh, it gets me every time. Of course, you do the bad ending, Andross's face will pop up and probably eat.
He's like
Great Fox and the fighters, I don't know.
It's like
You failed to kill me, you losers. Try again.
Okay.
I like to think of Star Fox Zero as this alternate reality where you failed to take him out in Star Fox 64. Of course, I don't know what the explanation for Star Fox Zero's presence in the continuity is. I never understood it, to be honest. But that's just a theory I had. But whatever.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah.
You made the top of the high score list. So put your initials in proudly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 1,427 hits. And why is the scoreboard glitching out?
Ought to wait a few seconds because once again it's a 10-second delay. So
Yeah, it's like my Corneria score was 155, but then it just reverted to 122. And then Zonus is like 559 points, and then Venom's like 557 points. I'm going, yeah, it's like, is the Mats just freaking out? I'm going, 600, almost 600 kills on Zonus and Venom. Yeah, it's like the scoreboard's freaking out. And all of Peppy, Slippy, and Falco have made it through all 8 missions. But yeah, the one thing about Star Fox Zero that I don't like is that you have to fly and aim at the same time, and you have to use like a... You have to use the Wii U controller, the tablet controller, to aim.
Oh, it's one of those stupid. It's one of those stupid 360-degree, aim control bullshit.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But the thing is, though, it's it's like when you're in a modern attack helicopter, right? So it's like if you see me play Longbow or any other ones, it's like that pilots have like goggles, or like in the Apache's case, a monocle gun piece, and there's a 30mm chain gun on the bottom of the helicopter, right? And that chain gun is tied to your optics, so wherever you look, the gun looks, right?
Yeah.
That's the principle Star Fox Zero is running on. But I'm going, guys, it's like you could have just made this like a 2-seater rig or something like that. It's like just have one person doing the aiming, one person doing the flying.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, it's like we're not flying a KA-50 Hokum where we have to do all the shit that 2 people have to do at once.
Yeah, it's acting like, you have a second mind or something.
Yeah, because I was thinking, it's like, if you were ever going to redo Star Fox Zero for the arcade, it's like, yeah, do it with a dual joystick rig. So, one hand would be for aiming. The other hand, would be another joystick, just to do the flying. Because
fly around, yes.
The principle I kind of had behind that was the Star Wars arcade trilogy. The one where you had the joystick and you were going through Yavin, Hoth, and Endor. I keep forgetting Endor for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think I played it at Seaside, Oregon last summer with a friend.
Yeah, it's like you could do that exact same principle. It's like one stick to fly, one stick to aim, and then you have foot pedals, to do the barrel rolls, or if you're doing the Landmaster, it's like roll the Landmaster, or hit both at once. Yeah, because I'm going, it's like, that is the easiest thing you could have done with
out for now, guys.
See ya, Event. Keep it real.
Yeah, have a good one, Event.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
No worries.
Yeah, I'll see you next week for Shadowrun.
I'm gonna go rest.
Yeah.
All right, just you and me, Yosh.
But yeah, it's like, it's like, it's like you're trying to run an attack helicopter rig in an R-wing, and I'm going, yeah, it's like I can't aim and fly both at once, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with if you don't have like a dual joystick setup, for example.
Yeah, that's why I hog the dual joystick. And if you're wondering, it's like, wait a minute, it's like if you're talking about like what modern attack gunships do, it's like, you know, you look where the gun looks. It's like, why don't you want to put on a helmet to a pilot? And I'm like, one, you are going to be fucking insane if you pull that in the arcade. Because one, you have to sanitize the helmet all the time. Two, I don't want to realize, you know, I'm flying and I'm going, oh shit, I just contracted lice. But yeah, it's like I make no jokes when I say I could probably fly an F-22 with a Cessna stick better than I can play through any of Star Fox Zero. I mean, if you want me to test that theory, I kind of have to burn $250 of my own money, but I'm already saving that towards other things. Do I really need another joystick right now? Yeah, it's like, yeah, I could fly an F-22 with a Cessna yoke better than playing Star Fox Zero. Although granted, I have to do that on the F-22 Lightning III sim. It's like Lockheed Martin is not gonna pull that sort of stunt and tell me, it's like, okay, yeah, here, have fun with a $250 million jet we adjusted the controls for. I'm going, no.
Yeah. By the way, is Grumman still around?
Who?
Grumman, the company that built the F-14 Tomcat, that one.
Northrop Grumman, I believe, is absorbed in Northrop Grumman right now.
Oh, acquisition.
Yeah. And yeah. I'm not sure if they made any other craft after that, because I know, yeah, as far as the McDonnell Douglas craft go, Boeing bought them out. Anything under Lockheed or under the Martin Marietta name, Lockheed is all of that now.
Who made the F-18 Hornet? I'm trying to remember.
They're owned by Boeing.
Grumman. Oh yeah, F-18s were made by Boeing. My dad is a Boeing engineer. How would I not know that?
Yeah, because as far as like our modern fleet goes,
F-18 Hornet's the workforce for the Navy and Marine Corps. F-22 Raptors are Army and Air Force.
I thought that was just strictly Air Force, because I know like the A-10, the Air Force. Yeah, because I know like the Air Force has been threatening to retire the A-10 for the longest time, but then it's like the Army and the Marines are trying to compete with each other, saying it's like, yeah, if you guys let the A-10 go, we're free to take them.
Yes. Yeah, I think you could be a pilot in the Army for a fighter jet, but once you reach like captain or major, you gotta get off the flight roster. And if you want to continue like the flight route, you probably have to be a warrant, I believe.
What?
Which, why would you want to do that if you're already an officer?
So General Pepper owes us $91,000 only for Star Fox to, you know, live off of that for the next few years.
Yep.
Because I don't think they ever really get another contract until Adventures. Am I right in saying that?
There might have been like some small odd jobs here and there, but by and large, yes.
Nothing that pays up to the level of this.
Obviously not, because of what complete disarray the Gray Fox is in by the time of Adventures. By the time of the events of Adventures, yeah.
Yeah, $64 per unit.
Yeah, because it's 64. It's the number of enemies destroyed multiplied by 64, and that's your paycheck. Yeah. Wonder what currency Corneria uses. I wonder what their currency is called. What their dollar is called. But yeah, if you want to break out Starlink on the Switch, then I'd be happy to watch.
Yeah, it's like, I know
Didn't we have problems with it?
That was when I was learning to use the capture card, and I had a bunch of issues with it. But I've since resolved a lot of those problems now. Because I'm thinking,
sweet.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about uninstalling Starlink from my Switch unless I get a new memory card sometime soon. Because there's probably a few other games I'll get on cartridge, but otherwise I'm gonna stick with digital. Especially if I'm gonna be getting like RPGs up the wazoo. But I'm thinking it's like the way my account is set up, I'm probably just gonna get like any exclusively single-player RPGs on cartridge, and then if I can, and then the rest, or all my multiplayer stuff, I'll get on digital. Okay, let's go stamp this.
Yep.
Pay me.
Just tell John Pepper to stamp it saying, yeah, we agreed to the paycheck here. We're satisfied with the wage here.
Yeah, because they don't get paid at all in adventures, do they?
I think by the time the Adventures contract is completed, I think John Pepper gives them enough money to do some repairs to the Great Fox.
Yeah, because I believe that they're under contract under Pepper for Adventures. Because it's like you have to
just to fix the situation on Dinosaur Planet. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Now, I'm trying to remember, were the main villain species in Assault, were they directly created from Andross's experiments?
I haven't played Assault in a long while, so I can't tell you. I think from what I've told you ages ago during private discussions. Yeah, because I had a problem with Dolphin on Adventures because the ski ride kept crashing on me, and I made it to one of the 4 major dungeons, but I'm going, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Was the performance really laggy, or is it just like it crashed and froze up a lot?
It crashed a lot at particular segments.
Well, that's nothing compared to Rogue Lear, because Rogue Lear was a real nightmare in the early stages of the Dolphin to emulate, from what I heard.
Alright, let's go switch to Starlink. I might as well just show that off to you, huh?
Yeah, I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but not a full playthrough.
Alright, I kinda have to do a little bit on again, off again thing, because this capture card is kind of a pain in the ass, because sometimes it'll pick up the source, and then I have to lift up and out the switch again.
Yeah, while you get that configured, I think I'm gonna go get a drink here. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, go do that. Oh, right. I wonder. Yeah, hang on, the video's all messed up. I have to turn off the session and we gotta start over. Yeah, alright. We'll be right back in a hot bit. While I figure this out. Okay, but yeah, I did enjoy this session. We'll see you guys next time. And yeah, we'll just close out and then we'll start over with Starlink. I need to iron some things out. Okay, have a good one, you guys.